Fred's job, that was another interesting one.
Yeah,
Had all these shiny, glossy cabinets.
that's right.
And it had to be. You can't just drill a hole in
Yeah,
them.
had to be just right. Yeah, and he had a special look. He was after kind of a modern
Ultra
feel.
modern. Yeah,
Mhm.
everything was modern. Glass and black and white.
So for that one, we actually took all the equipment, his cable boxes and his routers and modems and the processors, the receivers, the amplification, all that stuff, and we stuck it under a nice little equipment rack. It looked really nice
It was under the stairwell.
staircase.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right, under the staircase. And what that did was it got it out of that room, and so he didn't have to have that eyesore of the equipment. But moreover, when you get rid of the equipment, you don't have space restrictions anymore in the size cabinets that you want. So with the equipment, your amplifiers, your receivers, stuff like that, you have to have a really deep cabinet, usually 24 inches, and so that requires a footprint that can ruin the design that you may be after. Well, once we were able to get that equipment, get it out of that room, put it somewhere else.
For us to do that.
That's right. That's
We
right.
built it in, and the cabinets looked.
They're stunning. It
Yeah.
really turned out nice. The other thing too with that project was he had these gorgeous floating shelves and this TV, and we were able to get the TV with just the thinnest bezel. In fact, I'm not even sure that it was that one year that Sony made that. He got lucky because the bezels have gotten a little bit thinner since thicker
Yeah.
since then. And so, but what that does is it gives him this. The TV looks like a piece of glass almost. It's really, when it's off, it's really cool. We'll show pictures of that too as well. But again, it was about listening to what the client wants, delivering on that, and then getting in there and really going with it. Oh, the other thing I forgot to mention was we put all the speakers in the ceiling for that. We were able to hide all the speakers in the ceiling and in ceiling speakers, which they make in ceiling speakers that are designed
And
for.
directional.
That's right. And so he got that ultra modern, clean look, clean TV, clean shelves, but he didn't sacrifice anything. He still has a great surround sound system, a great system, a great sounding system, and his remote, the universal remote that he has, runs it all seamlessly.
And every time I go over there, he's sitting in that same comfortable chair, loving it.
I know. He's such a good guy.
Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing more rewarding. I mean, if you have a passion for what you do, that's important. You got to start there. But if you're doing what you like to do, and then your customer calls you 5 years later and says, "Hey, Randy, I'm sitting here in my kitchen and looking at my TV in my family room, and I just love it.
Just love it. That's such a good feeling, isn't it?
Such a good feeling. It's what makes life worth living. It really is."